Hey everyone, it's Aniki again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an intro on my Pan 12 by Christmas. I know I'm still doing two other pans at the moment, which is a little crazy to me because it's my first time panning in this fashion, so bear with me because I'm definitely going to be stumbling through this. But my 12 by Christmas, I've already gone through my stash and kind of made my selections for those, so I want to share those with you right now. So the first thing I am going to try to pan, and it's not the entire palette, but it is from this Profusion Smokey Eyes palette. There's a Fred hair right there. His hair's everywhere, I swear. It's a gorgeous dog, but he sheds like crazy. But from the Profusion Smokey Eye palette, and I've had this palette for a while, and I'm thinking I'm going to declutter it at the end of the year, regardless of how much pan I've actually hit. This is definitely one of their old packaging. I don't think they really package things like this anymore. It's more of that clear kind of see-through lid that they have now. But when they first brought these into Target, this is one of the ones I grabbed. I think this was actually gifted to me. And the other one I've already gotten rid of. For this, I actually want to try to pan 3 more shades. There are 12 pans in this little palette, and I've already hit pan on 3 of them, but I do want to hit pan in at least 3 more before I declutter it, because I feel like if I can hit pan on at least half of the shades in the pan, I feel a little bit better about getting rid of it. And I have had this for a while. It's been a couple years now. But the ones that I want to focus on are these really pretty shimmers right here. So I have Talented, Enchanted, and I can't see that, Slick. So this one and then these 2 right here are the ones that I want to hit pan on. And they are actually really pretty. Enchanted, ooh! Yeah, the formula I feel is already changing, so that almost crumbled on me. And Slick. So there's 2 shades, very pretty. Definitely powdery, but very pretty shimmers, and I think with fall I can incorporate these as well. So I do want to just pan those 3. Not 100% pan, but at least hit pan on those ones. And if I hit pan or fully pan any others in the process, that's kind of a bonus. I think the formulas just change a little over time, which happens when you've had shadows for a while. So I just want to get as much use of this out of this as I possibly can before I declutter it. The next item in my 12 by Christmas is going to be this Colourpop Brow Box, and I don't think there's anything wrong with this, formula wise. It's just the spoolie, which I can't use anymore because I think I barely put any pressure on my brows and it just popped off. And there's a tiny crack. I don't know if you can see that on there. Oh, I don't even know. There it is. There's just the tiniest crack, and I don't know how that happened because I wasn't digging into my brows or anything. I was just brushing my brows. But I do have quite a bit of this left. And I mean, I need a spoolie at the end of my brow products. So there's that much left. And I think I can get through that in the next couple of months. It's kind of a shame that the component's not as great, so it breaks off, and if I'm traveling, which is what was happening when when it broke on me, and so I didn't have an extra spoolie, so I was there trying to hold it in place and just get in there, which I mean you can do, but I don't feel like I should have to with a product. If you're buying something, it should work, right? So as great as this was, I'll probably just stick to if I'm doing drugstore, maybe the CoverGirl brow pencil, because that spoolie hasn't let me down yet, and this one unfortunately it did. Sorry. Things. So 5 and 6 are the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and their little mini primers. And I'm including these because I never reach for them, so I feel if they're in a project, I might reach for them a little bit more. And there's literally of just a few uses out of this. I probably used half of that when I first received it, and I don't know, because I can't really see it, how much is actually in here, but I don't think I've ever used this, which is a shame because I love their foundation. It's what I'm wearing today, but I don't think I've ever used this little like mini primer. So, oh, base hydrating primer. I was like, my finger was literally covering it. I was like, step 1 skin equalizer. That doesn't sound like what their primer is called. Hydrating primer. So I'm going to use that up in this project, and I feel like that it's out in the open, I can actually use it up and get some actual like opinions formed on these products. You can tell like this bottle was well loved. My It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream, and it's the original one, and it's in the shade medium, which I think might be a little too dark for me at the moment, but there's only a few more uses left, and I kind of just want to use it up and get it out so I can purchase another one because I do love this, and this is probably like the third one I've gone through. I do feel like the last time I wore this was a little too dark for me, so just want to kind of use it up and then get a shade that's more toward my skin tone. So it's number 6. So I do have 2 lip products in this product, and the first one I have is the full-on plumping lip polish in the shade Dolly from Buxom, and I absolutely love this, but I have a couple more that I want to start using. I want to use this up before I kind of go into the other ones I purchased, just so this doesn't get bad on me, but I marked it earlier. I had it subtle. It's about right there, so a little more than halfway done, and I think I can use this up before the end of this project. So, oh, probably should swatch that for you. It's very pretty. Has just like a nice little gloss on the lip. Very pretty, and it is like a plumper. Yeah, so plumping lip polish. So it does have like a little tingly sensation to it. If that's not something you're into or something you love, like either way. And the other one that I have for lip products is this tiny Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade of Maple. I did buy this earlier this summer, but I do have a ton of reds. I'm wearing it right now on my lips, and I feel like during this holiday season, it's the perfect time to kind of use this up. These products are vegan. Ooh. So that's some of the eyeshadow on my finger. These products are vegan, so they don't last as long. So I do want to try to use up some of these lipsticks before they do go bad. So I just recently got it, but I do have I have several of the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks. So I just want to get rid of this one, but it's not coming off my fingers. The that I have here is going to be this Loreal Paris Hydra Genius Normal to Dry Daily Moisturizer. Now, this wasn't too bad, and I've actually repurchased this multiple times. It's just recently the scent of it is making me a little I don't know, if I use it day and night, like I get a little gaggy by the scent of it. But if I use it like every other day, it doesn't bother me as much. I think it's just like having it set in my skin kind of causes me to like honestly gag at it. So I just want to use this up because it is actually a really good moisturizer, and it's something that I love. As you can see, I lost the lid on it because that's just what I do. But I'm right about there. So I think if I use it every other day or every couple of days, it's not going to be as bad, or I'm not going to gag as often, which sounds crazy, but it's just really weird. Like all of a sudden the scent of it just made me not appeal to it. So I did repurchase a different moisturizer, but I do want to use this one up because I did enjoy it, and it did make my skin feel nice and moisturized. So next product that I have is from Pure Romance, and I actually have a couple products from Pure Romance. So if you don't know about Pure Romance, I can leave a link in the description. They have a bunch of like bath and body beauty works as well as bedroom accessories, and one of the products that I absolutely love from them is the 7th and Plum perfume. The bottle is gorgeous. Unfortunately, as you can see, this might be the trend you see on this channel, is I lost the lid, and the reason I lost it is because I did drop this from pretty high up, And as you can see, the bottle is perfectly intact, not even a chip on it, but when the lid landed, it did crack a little bit, and so like in the hustle and bustle, I lost the lid. And it was actually a really pretty lid, and if I have a picture of it still, I can insert it somewhere around here. But I did lose it, and that was like part of the whole like appeal. Even if I had used this up, I would have left it on my dresser just because it's so pretty. But if you can see, I'm pretty close, and I haven't marked it, but like just here left of this. And so I do want to use it up and maybe repurchase it in the future, but it's a very lovely scent. I don't know how to describe it because I'm not good at that, but I can leave the notes in the description from their website. And it's called 7th and Plum from Pure Romance, and 7th and Plum is actually where their headquarters is located, on the corner of 7th and Plum, so I thought that was really cute. And it's just a very gorgeous bottle. Very pretty. Unfortunately, I did lose that lid, so I might repurchase it just so that I can have like a beautiful bottle sitting on my my dresser. The next thing I have is also from Pure Romance. So I was once a consultant for Pure Romance, so I have a lot of their things after I stopped selling, but I actually love these products, so I'm glad that I have like a little stockpile of them. But right here is where this product is. This is called Body Dew, and it's in the scent Radiant Orchid, which is a discontinued scent from that brand, but it is a silky body oil. And what this does is it kind of replaces lotion. So instead of like lathering up lotion after you get out of the shower, put this body oil on, and it kind of absorbs into your skin. And these are like nice and supple, really pretty, great with tattoos. So if you have any tattoos, it kind of gives it like a little vibrance. It kind of brightens up the tattoo. So yeah, that's one of the products. And it's a Blushing Petals and Fresh Pear, which is a scent that I really enjoy. And it was one of my favorites. So I bought like a case pack of this for myself when it was being discontinued. So I do want to use this one up because once you open them, they only have like a shelf life of like a year once it's open. So this has been open for, I want to say 8 months now, and I have barely used any of it, but it is something that I use mostly in the winter, just so my skin gets a little bit drier. So I do want to use this one up before it goes bad, and then hop into like maybe a different scent later on. But yeah, so it's right here. I might keep this in my bathroom like after my showers too, and I'm pretty sure like I can finish that up, or at least get really close to finishing it up before the end of this project. So that is my final product. And so those are my selections for this 12 by Christmas project pan. Let me know if you've used any of these products in the past and what you thought about them, or if you're starting a project pan of your own so I can follow along. And I will see y'all in the next update. Thanks for watching. Bye.